morning and welcome. A little bit about myself as we get started. Hello, Chokmin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Joyce and I'm a digital entrepreneur. I'll talk a bit about myself and then I'll get to the business, which is to explain to you what is it I am doing online. What is it how can you benefit from the information I'll share with you this morning? So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am an ex-banker. I worked in the banking sector, and in Kenya, I worked for 2 banks. And the last bank I worked for was the Central Bank of Kenya. I left employment because I didn't like being told what to do. A lot of people would ask, so why did you leave the bank? Because the bank is a very good employer. Central Bank is a category A employer, a really good employer. But why did I leave employment? The reason is I wanted to be the boss. Now, when I got to entrepreneurship, I realized I suddenly missed the income on time. You know, the salary would come on the 25th. Today would be payday in the bank. Every 25th on time, the salary would arrive. Every 25th on time, the salary would arrive. Now I have gone into entrepreneurship. That day, that punctual salary was not there. But remember what I was looking for. I wanted to be the boss. You see, you cannot be the boss without carrying the responsibilities of being a boss. I learned that one in entrepreneurship. So I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. I know what it means to be employed. I know what it means to be an entrepreneur, a business owner. So I did build a highly successful business that covered most parts of Africa. I built a successful business that covered parts of Europe, and it's a business that allowed me to globetrot or travel all over the world. So in running a business, I travel to virtually all the continents of the world. So I know what it means to run a highly successful business as well. So if you're liking what we are talking about, my request is please like and share the live. Please like and share the live. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Please like and share the live. This is going to be a value conversation. This is going to be a value conversation, and you're most certainly welcome. Yes, this is a value conversation, and you're most certainly welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Vegas. Good morning, Vegas. Hello there. Thanks for the love. Thank you. Appreciated. Let's do this. Let's do this. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Really grateful. Thank you. Really grateful. Hello there, Vegas. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. Welcome, Buns. Welcome, Victoria. Welcome, Verax. Yes, Mubarak. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So I did build a highly successful business. Welcome. And I wish you a beautiful rest of the weekend. It's Friday. So may I wish you a beautiful Friday. May I wish you a beautiful weekend as we go into the weekend. Thank you and welcome. Thank you and welcome. Yes, grateful. Thank you. So I left and I built a highly successful business. But you know what? That business came to an end. And I found myself wondering what to do. I've closed the business. For the first time in many years, I did not have a job. I did not have a business. I was waking up to go nowhere. So I found myself in the third place. And the third place is no man's land. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I was waking up to go nowhere. Not a very nice place. And I know a lot of people today are finding themselves there. Perhaps the employer has sent you home. Perhaps your business is not doing as well as you would like it to be doing. Honestly, I think businesses are going through some really, some winter months. It's not business as usual. We are saying it is business as unusual in the world of entrepreneurship. So I found myself there. So today I call myself a digital retiree. I work from home. So I know the 4 places. Please type letter E if you're currently in employment. Let's see who is in the room. Please type letter E if you're currently in employment. Hello, Roy Rose Spice. Good morning. Please type letter B if you're a business owner. Please type letter L if you're looking for something to do. If you're in no man's land, you're trying to figure out, what do I do next? Do I go to employment? Do I start a business? You're trying to figure out what is the thing to do. So if you're currently looking for something to do or you're in between jobs, please type the letter L. If you're like me, a retiree, please type letter R. If you're like me, retired, please type letter R. So these are the 4 categories of people who could perhaps be in the room. And you're very welcome. Please like and share the live. If there is somebody that you know who could be in any of the 4 places, please share the live with them. Let them come into the live. Yes, let's invite them for the live. And you're very welcome. Thank you, Nalias. Nalias, thank you, Nalias. Thanks for the feedback. Baringo, thank you. Soin Hani, thank you very much. Jay Mabel, thank you. Please like and share the live. If you know somebody who is looking for something to do, you're in no man's land. You're between jobs, between businesses, between careers. You're trying to figure out your next phase. You're trying to, you want to know, so what do I do? Do I start a business? Do I go to employment? You're trying to figure out what to do next. You're very welcome. So I've been in the 4 places. I've been in employment. I've run a business. I found myself in between jobs, businesses, and careers. And today I am a retired. I am retired. I run a digital business working from home. And that's what I'm going to share with you this morning. I will be sharing with you how you can start your own home-based business, a digital business, how you can work from home. Now, I was right here on social media one morning. Remember, I just shared with you, I closed a 20-year-old business. I closed a 20-year-old business. And I found myself looking for something to do. I wanted something that I could do from home. I didn't want to wake up to go to work because for over 38 years, I went to work. I wanted a business that I could do from the convenience of my home. I didn't want to commute. I didn't want to travel in traffic. I had done that for over 38 years. When I was working in the bank, I went to work. When I was running a business, I went to work. But now I wanted my convenience. I wanted to work from home. I wanted flexibility. Those are the things I wanted. I didn't want to have to go to work. I really didn't want to do that. But I wanted the income. I wanted the income. You know, there is inflation. There is the high cost of living. I wanted something that I could do from home. I wanted long term. I wanted legit. I was looking for a pension plan. And I prayed to God and I told God, send me something that I could do. I used 2 words, ease and grace. Let me type those words here. Let me type the words. I was looking for ease and grace. Where do I type? Where does one type? Comment. Yeah. I was looking for ease and grace. Ease and grace. I wanted a business that would give me ease and grace. That was my prayer. I had told God, give me something to do that will give me ease and grace. So I just closed the 20-year-old business. I'm right here on social media. And the reason I closed the business, the reason I closed the 20-year-old business is because the business was not making sense. The business was not making sense and the business was not making sense. So I closed the business. The business was not making sense and the business was not making sense. So I closed the business. Now I'm wondering, what do? I need income. I am used to income. I need income. I don't want to sit without income. You know, when you're at home not having a source of income, it's not a very comfortable or convenient place. Yes, so I wanted income. I see a gentleman right here on social media. He had a whiteboard like this and a marker pen. In fact, I asked, what could he be teaching? I stopped scrolling, I paused, and I listened to him. I stopped scrolling and I listened to him. The same way you're here this morning. I stopped scrolling, I took out a notebook, and I started writing down what he was saying. 2 words captivated me. Number 1, social media skills. Number 2, digital skills. These are the 2 words that captivated me. Let me write them down here for you. If you have a notebook and a pen, please write down as we go along. If you have a notebook and a pen, please write down as we go along. Welcome, Joy Blessing. This is a business you can do from anywhere in the world, from home, as long as you have a smartphone, internet access, and you're willing to put in the work. So the 2 words he put was social media plus digital skills. These are the 2 words the gentleman put down. social media plus digital skills. Now, I paused to listen. Why did I listen? Let me ask you, how much time on average do you spend online? How much time on average do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. On average, how much time are you spending online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. And you're very welcome. Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yes. Please type how much time you spend online. Yes. How much time on average do you spend online? How much time do you spend online? Please type that in the comments. On average, how much time are you spending online? Please type that in the comments. Yes. Please type that in the comments. Yeah. How much time do you spend online? Please type that in the comments. Yeah. On average, how much time are you spending online? Please type that in the comments. Yes. Well, I'll tell you mine. I would spend 5 to 6 hours online. I would spend 5 to 6 hours online. 5 to 6 hours online, on average, online. So in fact, the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? How whole day minus maybe 3 hours. Thank you, user 499. Thank you very much. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciated. Yes, bless you. Thank you. Aha. The whole day minus maybe 3 hours. Now you and me, yes, same. I would watch videos until the phone battery is finished. Then I recharge and I continue watching videos online. So on one hand, I have the Netflix remote. On the other hand, I am watching videos online. So the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? Like all day, like a day job. Yes, thank you, Jane. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for the feedback. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yes. So in fact, the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from this information how can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? Now, there are 4 categories of people that you're going to find online. Before we get to the 4 categories, there are 3 reasons you got lost on my FYP. Oh, hi, Benny. Welcome back. Okay, Benny, how you doing? Here I am. Benny, I'm here. How you doing? Full day. Thank you. Aha. Yes. Okay, great. So again, what time I come on live? Yes, if you're following me, Benny, when you get a notification anytime I come on live, that's the smart thing. Make sure you're following me so that anytime I come on live, you get a notification. Yes. I'm here. No worries. Yes. All right. So the categories of people come online for 3 things. Yes. Number 1, they're looking for information. Number 2, they're looking for entertainment. And number 3, both information and entertainment. Over to you. What brings you online? Are you looking for information? Are you looking for entertainment, or both? Please put the answer in the comments. Which one brings you online? Are you looking for information? Are you looking for entertainment, or both? Please put the answer in the comments. I'm waiting for your feedback. Which one brings you online? Is it information? Is it entertainment, or both? Which one brings you online? Please type the answer. Which one brings you online? Are you looking for information? Are you looking for entertainment, or both? Please put your answer. AJ Mabel, entertainment. Aha, good. Good. Thank you, J Mabel, for that feedback. Let's do the love. Let's do the hearts. Please double tap on the screen. Let's push the likes to 2,000. Let's get the hearts. Share the live. Double tap. If you like what it is we are discussing, double tap the live. Share the live with your friends. Freelance gigs. Yeah, majorly entertainment first. Aha, yes. You know, for me, to be honest, I was really looking for something to do. Honestly, I had told God, give me something to do. I had been through what you call a dry season. I am highly energetic. I love to do things for myself. Now I'm sitting at home and I'm wondering, hey, I love to do stuff. So when I'm not doing anything, I was feeling I get exhausted from not doing anything. I love to do stuff. I'm a hands-on person. I'm highly charged. So I like to do things for myself. Yeah. So I was really looking for something to do. Now there are 4 categories of people you're going to find online. There's the first category of the person called a content consumer. This person comes online because they want to consume content. And that's where I was. I was scrolling through, watching other people's content, watching other people's videos. I was just watching videos. I was watching videos. That's a content consumer. Number 2, we have a content creator. Anybody who posts pictures, videos, words, anybody who posts anything on social media is a content creator. Number 3 is an influencer. An influencer is somebody who already has a strong brand and they can influence people in a particular direction on social media. So that's the third category. Number 4 category of a person is the person called a social media expert. These are the 4 categories of people you're going to find online: the content consumer, the content creator, the influencer, and the social media expert. Now, when I got the information I'm sharing with you, the focus was converting you to ultimately become a social media expert. Excuse me, that you become a social media expert. Now, I am not tech smart. I'm not digitally compliant. I'm not computer literate. I was born BC, before the computer. So I never went to computer college. In fact, when I changed my devices from whichever brand I'm using, from a smartphone or an iPad or a laptop, whenever I change my gadgets, whenever I change any of my gadgets, in fact, I'm confounded. If I change from one brand to the other, it takes me a while to know how to use that device. So I actually stick on one category of brand because I don't want to change brands because I don't know how to do this. So I'm not tech smart. Honestly, I'm not computer literate and I'm not tech smart. So when I was told it's a digital business, it's digital skills, it's social media skills, I said, now how do I do this? I'm not computer literate. I got this information from a gentleman in South Africa, right here on social media. I call him my angel because he gave me access to information at a season I really needed this information. So I call him my angel because he sent me timely information. God answered my prayer. Remember, I said I was looking for ease and grace. God answered my prayer and sent me this information. What is this information about? So what it is I market is digital education. I market an educational course or program that will teach you social media skills. Number 1, let's agree, the world is moving online. And if you're not generating income online, if you don't have a digital business, if you don't have an online presence, if you have not acquired skills to start to generate income on the online space, you're definitely missing out. So I was spending time online and I'm asking, so how do I benefit from the time I'm spending online? How do I get to benefit from the time I'm spending online? I wanted to work from home. I wanted the convenience of working from home, flexibility of working from home. I didn't want to be supervised. I am the kind of person with a boss mentality. I want to be the boss. I don't know how many of you are like me. You have a boss mentality. You want to be the boss. If you want to be the boss most of the time, I mean, that's who I am. I want to be the boss. I want to be in charge. That's just who I am. And I don't like being supervised. And I believe that's why I found myself fitting in entrepreneurship and being a business owner. Now, remember, I shared with you, I had closed the 20-year-old business. I was paying office rent and salaries. I didn't want that. I wanted convenience. I wanted flexibility, but I also wanted a tidy income. 3 things. I wanted convenience, flexibility, and a tidy income. 3 things I wanted. These are the 3 things I wanted. So this educational program, the course that you see, for you to generate income, you must have a service or a product that you're marketing. In this case, I am marketing digital programs, educational courses. After 2020, I want you to reflect back to 5 years ago. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Thanks. Let's do the double tap. Let's get to 2,000. Please like and share the live. If you like what we are talking about, double tap the screen, share the live. Let us get a lot more people to come and listen, because somebody somewhere could be where I was. Somebody somewhere could be where I was looking for something to do. I had been looking for something to do until I came across this information. So it's an educational program for social media. This is not geography, geometry, or algebra. So it's not complicated. It's not geography, geometry, or algebra. It's not complicated. It is education for social media. So it's not complicated. I don't like complicated. I didn't do well in chemistry, physics. I don't like complicated. I love simplicity. So when I was told it's on social media, I said, social media, then I think I'll pay attention. I'm already spending time on social media. So the program itself will give you skills for social media. The program itself is beginner friendly. You have access to coaches and mentors. It's an American educational program that gives you social media skills. It's an American educational program that gives you social media skills. So it's education for social media, and you're getting social media skills. Now, the program has been broken down into 4 different levels. You choose where to start. It's broken down just like the academic education we go through in school. There is a level like high school, like diploma, like college, like masters. You are the one to choose where to start from. You choose where to start from on any of the 4 programs. Aha. The course content is beginner friendly. It's not complicated. The course content is beginner friendly. You have access to mentors. You have access to accreditation and certification. So it's not just any course. You will do the program and also get certified as a master reseller. You get certified as a digital marketer, as a master reseller. So it's not just any course. You're also getting certified, number 1. Now, number 2, the program itself will need to sit somewhere. In this case, the program itself will need to sit on a website. So number 1, the course content is beginner friendly and you're getting certified. For me, when I had the part of being certified as a digital marketer, I said, this is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for something that will give me not just the skills, but the expertise. I wanted the skill, the expertise, so that I'm able to stand out. And that's the part I'm doing now. Right now I'm going through my certification so that I get certified inside of the program. I've put my head down on getting the certification, because I know it will give me an edge and I'll be able to make a difference, and it will give me, I'll have a head start. I really believe in skills, personal development, and that's part of the reason why anytime I travel all over the world, anytime I travel, I'm looking for skills, I'm looking for information, so that I'm a step ahead. I truly believe in the space of personal development, training and skills, etc. Now, this you're now going to do from your phone. As long as you have a smartphone, you have good internet, you're willing to put in the time, you can do what I'm doing. So it's not complicated. Number 1, the program. Number 2, it will need to sit on a website. Let me break it down for you in the simplest manner possible. When we talk about education, education normally sits inside a book. When we talk about education, it normally sits inside a book. But in this case, it is digital education. It will need to sit on a website. So number 1, the program. Number 2, the website. Number 3, a domain. You need these 3 things together. The program, the website, the domain. You need the 3 things together. The program, the website, the domain. You need the 3 things together. The program will sit on the website. The website is automated. What's the advantage of having an automated business? In the last few, could I say in the last fortnight or so, I was dealing with, loss, etc. Life happens. So I was not able to do my actual work, what I ordinarily do. But thank God for the automations in my website. Even in my absence from my work, I still got customers. Customers still purchased, even when I was doing the things that had put me away from work. Even on the day I was doing that actual thing that had put me away from my regular activity, I still got, you're doing something and you get the joy of receiving an income. I said, even in the midst of all this, I'm still getting an income. That filled my heart with joy that I can run a business that even when I'm not doing the actual work, the automations are making sure that customers purchase even when I am away from work. That's the one amazing thing about running a business on automations. The automations mean you will never need to call a relative or a friend. This is not disturbing marketing. Digital marketing is not disturbing marketing where you're calling your relatives and friends and telling them, this is what I'm doing, please support me. No, this is specifically attraction marketing. This is attraction marketing. You'll be taught skills on how to create content. Remember, let's go back to the subject of content creation. Let's go back to the subject of content creation because I really want you to get it. You will create content on social media that will attract customers to you. This is not referral, not recruiting. This is not network marketing. There is no upline, there is no downline. This is not crypto. This is not Forex. This is not trading. You're being trained on social media skills. You're being taught on digital skills. So that's what it is. You're getting social media skills. You're getting digital skills. Not crypto, no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting. No, none of that. It's education specifically for social media. So it's education for social media. So number one, content creation. First thing you do is create the content, then the website takes over. You create the content, then the website takes over. The website will do the follow-up on your behalf. Like now for me, my website is joycewawerudigital.com. That's my website, joycewawerudigital.com. That's my website, joycewawerudigital.com. Now, how does this work? You need the three things together. Program, website, domain. You need the three things together. Program, website, domain. Now, how many of you have ever watched Netflix? If you have ever watched Netflix, please type letter N in the comments. If you have ever watched Netflix, please type letter N in the comments. Anybody who's ever watched Netflix, the movie channel? Anybody who's ever watched Netflix, the movie channel? If you've ever watched Netflix, please type letter N. Now, this program is similar to Netflix. Netflix is a digital television entertainment program. What I'm sharing with you is a digital educational program for social media skills. If you're running a business and your business is not online, you're not marketing your product or service online, you will require the skills to market your existing business or service online. That's the first advantage or the first benefit. Now, the owner of Netflix put together all the movie makers, and he now has over 300 million customers. Now, with the digital program I am marketing, you access the program once, you purchase the program one time, you're getting the skills for social media, which means even if you don't have a business, you can now market the program. If you have an existing business, you can learn skills to market your existing business. So number one, inside the program, you're getting skills for social media. You're now able to market your existing business, or even if you don't have a business, you can now market it. So number one is the program. Number two is the website. Number three is the domain. So these are the three things you need: the program, the website, and the domain. You need the three things together: the program, the website, plus the domain. These are the three things you need: the program, the website, and the domain. These are the three things you need: program, website, and domain. These are the three things you need together. Now, I know the question in your mind is how much? I know the question in your mind is how much to start. Now, the program, this is a once-off purchase, no monthly subscriptions. This is a once-off purchase, no monthly fees, no monthly subscriptions. Once-off purchase. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights, which means what? You can now resell the program over and over again. You purchase the program once off, you can now resell it over and over again. And anytime the customer purchases, you're keeping 100% profit. People who market physical products like this, you need to capital to restock. For me, who's marketing a digital product, I purchased the program once. Because it's a digital product, I can resell the same program to as many people as possible because it is a digital product. It is not a physical product. It is a digital product. So it can be marketed to people all over the world. I think you can see what's going on globally right now all over the world. Every country is thinking of creating new laws for export of products, for import of product. But with a digital product, it travels through the online space. It doesn't need pre-shipment. It doesn't need packing. It travels through the internet. And for me, when I discovered the value of a digital product, I said, wow. Good morning, Temi. Thank you, Temi. Thanks. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciated. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so, excuse me. With a digital product, you don't need to ship it. You purchase the program once, you can now resell the same program over and over again. And anytime your customer purchases, it's 100% profit to you. You purchase the program once, you can now resell the same program over and over again, and it's 100% profit to you anytime your customer. Honestly, I'd never heard of 100% profit. When I had 100% profit, I said, wait a minute, 100% profit coming to me, I'm going to do this. 100% profit coming to me, I'm going to do this. I sat down and I said, let me understand this business in detail. I sat down with a notebook and a pen. When the South African gentleman was talking, I was writing notes. Because I wanted to understand the meaning of 100% profit. So you purchase the program once, you can now resell it over and over again. Same thing, exactly like how Netflix works. The same one Netflix is being watched all over the world at the same time because it's a digital product. Now, how much is the question? Once of purchase, the website is $39. The domain is between $40 to $55, depending on taxes in your country and the name you choose. So number one, the website is $39. The domain is between $40 to $55, depending on the taxes in your country for the domain. Now, the actual program is $100. So it's $100 plus $39. Plus for the domain fee is between $40 to $55. That one is not fixed. It just depends on the name you choose. So, but for the sake of mathematics, let's round it up. And, for the sake of maths, let's work with 45 plus 39 plus 100. Help me with the maths. Help me with that mathematics. Work with the low and the middle number, which is 45 plus 39 plus 100. Help me with that number, with the maths on that one. I had not done the round off. So it's $184. Round it off to about $184, plus or minus, because of the domain. It's not fixed because of the price of the domain. So let's just work with $184, which means you have the program, you have the website, you have the domain. You can now market what is inside your website. And anytime your customer purchases, it's 100% profit coming to you. 100% profit coming to you. Yes, it's 100% profit. So you purchase the program once, you resell it to 5 customers. That's $500 to you. Put aside $300, enjoy yourself. Use $200 to upgrade to the next level. So the first level was $100. The second level is $300, then $600, then $900. So I market 4 done for you programs. The first one we have said, the first program is the Launchpad. Launchpad is $100. Then the Blueprint is $300. Then the Digital Mastery is $600. And the Legacy Builder is $900. You can convert this to the local currency of your country. So it's the Launchpad, the Blueprint, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. I market 4 programs. It's an international business, which means you can sell these programs anywhere in the world. So in total, the Launchpad, that's $100, $300, $600, and $900. You're the one who chooses where to start on any of these 4 programs. You're the one who chooses where to start on any of these 4 programs. So including the website fee and the domain fee roughly comes to about $184, $384, and $684, and $984. The difference is in the domain name that you choose based on the taxes in your country. I went directly to the Legacy Builder. Why? If you purchase the Legacy Builder, it allows you to sell all 4 programs and you keep 100% profit. If you purchase the Launchpad, that's the one you can resell. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now resell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. If you purchase the Digital Mastery, you can now sell all 3. So it's you to position yourself on which one you want to sell. I started in June last year, and one of my customers in July purchased the Launchpad. In fact, she borrowed the capital to start, but she purchased the Launchpad. Why? Because she said she's a university student, she's studying ICT, she wanted to be able to pay her hostel or accommodation fee, and her parents were struggling with school fees. So she wanted something that can help sustain her accommodation and her school fees. Within 12 days, the lady is tech smart. She's ICT. Within 12 days, she had sold to 9 different customers. Hello, Willie, and thank you for liking the live. Thank you. Appreciated, Willie. She moved from the Launchpad to the Legacy Builder on pure profit by reselling the programs. I went directly to the Legacy Builder because I wanted to be able to sell all. I wanted the 100% profit. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I say my business is an answered prayer. God knew what I was looking for. I had been looking for something to do from home. I was looking for convenience. I wanted 100% profit. And most importantly, I wanted flexibility. I was done with paying office rent, salaries for workers. I wanted to have my cake and eat it. I wanted to work from home. I wanted the true value for my effort. You know, you can be doing business, you can be working in an organization or doing something, and you realize that what you're putting in is not what you're getting from the workload. So for me, I wanted pure profit. So when I was told it's 100% profit, I said, this is that thing I've been praying for. I had been looking for a business that will pay me 100%. I wanted a business I can work from home. I didn't want to commute. I used to sit in traffic from my house to my office in Westlands in Nairobi, and from Westlands to my house, fuel, parking fee, salaries for workers, office rent. I'd had enough of that. I wanted my convenience. I wanted to work from home. I wanted flexibility. I wanted profit. The idea is multiple streams of income, passive income, work from home. If you ask me, work from home, if you ask me, is the real deal. Work from home, if you ask me, is the real deal. People in Europe and America, they are not commuting. That most people have now understood what work from home means. Most people have now understood what work from home means. I don't have to commute and sit in traffic for one. I used to do a total of about 3 hours back and forth, sitting in traffic. That time that I used to commute is the time I'm using to build my business. Because in my digital business, there comes a confirmation. Hey, I just got a notification. A customer purchased while we are on the live. Hey. Yes. I love. This is such, yes, that's part of why I love this digital business. Because as I'm doing what I love, the customers are purchasing. Why? My website is automated. I'm going to show you what an automated website looks like right now on the laptop so that you can understand why I love an automated business. Hey. I'm doing the things that I love and the customers are purchasing. That's what we mean by an automated business. That's what we mean by an automated business. So I'm going to show you the testimonies. I'm going to show you what my website looks like. Now, to get more information, please get onto my website, which is joycewawerudigital.com. Get to joycewawerudigital.com. Yeah. I want to show you on the laptop. Yeah. My laptop is, let me see. Okay, here. I want to show you the testimonies inside the community. I want to show you what the website looks like. Let me show you what the website looks like. My screen is not showing full. When I tell you I'm not computer literate, let me tell you, believe you me, I am not computer literate. Okay, I found the full screen. Yes, I found the full screen. Yes. Okay, so this is inside the website. This is what the program looks like. We have the community and we have all this. We have the digital mastery, passive daily pay, launchpad, and we have the legacy builder. This is what the program looks like. Now, these are the 4 programs that I market. The legacy program 2.0, the digital mastery, passive daily pay blueprint, and the launchpad. Now, in the last 10 months, over that's the total sales that has happened inside the community. We are over 50,000 people doing the exact same thing. I just shared with you about the licensing. Once you get qualified, you are going to get the license as a reseller. Then here we are. These are testimonies of people who are doing the actual business. This is what my website looks like. The only difference between your website and mine is the picture. Now, you don't have tech skills, you can do this. You don't need to be tech smart. You don't even need to be computer literate. Yeah. Okay. My laptop needs to update, and I don't know. I'll after the live, I'll let it update. Yeah, I'll leave it on so that I can update it. Now, this is what the programs look like. This is what the programs look like. If you would like to start with the first one, this is the 900 one. Ignore where it says only available in USA. Just click here. If you want that one, then you now come in and fill in your details. And all the options have been put there for you on how to get started. You have all the options there for you on how to get started. Now, let's look at the other program. If you don't want to start on the 900 one, the other ones are here for you. You can choose the one you want. That's the launchpad. That's the passive daily pay blueprint. And we have the digital mastery. Same process. You pick the one you want. You simply click here and you're ready to go. You're ready to get started. That's how the programs have been set out. Yeah. So I think that I've showed you on the laptop. I'll let my laptop update. I'll let my laptop update. Yes. My laptop needs to update. Yeah. Yes, I'll let it update. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I just wanted to be able to transform my financial future. I was looking for something I could do from home. I wanted a business that I could do from home. I wanted a business that gives me flexibility. I wanted to get my true value. You know, a lot of people think that running a traditional business, which I did for over 20 years, I closed the 20-year-old business. But the one thing I was really looking for was my true value. I wanted that the effort I put in, the workload that I put in, I wanted to be able to receive my true value. I'm so grateful that I discovered the world of digital marketing. You have internet, you have a smartphone, you are coachable, you're willing to put in the time. Remember, it takes work. It takes work. The focus is you're going to be taught skills for attraction marketing. You're going to be taught how to access customers and clients. This is exactly, for me, if you ask me about a business that I could do from home, I was looking for a pension plan. I was looking for a retirement plan. I wanted long stay. I wanted a long-term business. I wanted a business that I could do from home. And that's exactly what I got. So ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you the website. Double tap on my profile, get onto my profile. This is where you're going to find something like paper clips. On my profile, you're going to see what time I come on live. You're going to be able to find what time I come on live. That's the website, joycewawerudigital.com, joycewawerudigital.com. Send me an email. Let's get you started. This weekend, I mean, consider April is now over. Soon we'll be in May. The first quarter of 2025, the first quarter of 2025 is coming to an end. Soon it will be Christmas. Once we are over with Easter, you know, the next once you've done Eid and Easter, the next really big celebration is Christmas. Soon 2025 will be over. The question you want to ask yourself is, what have I done in 2025 to improve my skill, to increase my income? A digital marketing business for me has answered for me what I was looking for. I wanted flexibility, I wanted skills, and I wanted a good income. My colleagues in America are working the same business that I am doing. We are over 50,000 people doing the exact same thing. Some of my friends in the US, some grandmas who are in the age 70, age 80, they are doing exactly what I am doing. 70-year-old, 80-year-old doing the exact same thing I am doing. Education for social media. It's not complicated. You have access to mentors. It's 100% profit. And for me, when I think about the flexibility of the business, I'm grateful I started a digital business. Any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have any question for me, please? This is a business you can work from anywhere in the world. I have customers in Canada, America, South Africa, Finland, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia, South Sudan, Japan, New Zealand, even some countries I have never been to. I'm truly grateful that I got started when I did. The future is online, the future is digital. Let me say again, if you've not started a digital business, you're definitely missing out. One, on the opportunity to go ahead of everybody else. That's the advantage that you're going to be getting on the online space. A digital business is giving you skills. A digital business is giving you the competence. 5 billion people on social media every other day. 5 billion people, and they're either looking for information or entertainment. It's you to decide, how are you going to position yourself? A digital marketing business gives you the skill to position yourself, one, so that you can learn how to brand yourself, position yourself, then maximize on your presence on social media. I used to scroll through videos on social media. I didn't know what content creation was. I didn't know that you could even build a business around digital skills, around social media skills. I didn't know any of that. Now that I know the value of running a social business, a digital business, I absolutely love the space. So I do come on live Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. Apart from the last 2 weeks, I was not able to come on as usual, you know, but I'm able to come on live Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 a.m. in the morning and at 5 p.m. So the next time I'll be on live today is at 5 p.m. I do a 9 a.m. and a 5 p.m. Yes, the last 2 weeks I was not able to do that. Yeah, life happens. Yeah, but if you like what it is I'm saying, start by following me so that anytime I come on live, you're able to get the actual information. Make sure so that you get a notification when I come on live. So that you get a notification when I come on live. So I do Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. All the information is on my profile. How we can get together, everything is on my profile. You can get all the information on my profile. Yeah. Any question, ladies and gentlemen? Something you've not understood? Any question, ladies and gentlemen? Something you've not understood? Yeah. Remember, it's a global business. It's 100% profit. It's an international business. I'm marketing 4 digital programs. It's $100, $300, $600, and a $900 program. If you purchase the Launchpad, which is the $100 program, that's the one you can resell. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now resell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. So Launchpad is $100, $300, $600, and $900. And you can upgrade yourself cumulatively. You can upgrade yourself with profit accumulatively. Anytime your customer buys any of the programs, it's 100% profit to you. The $39 goes to the website, and then between $40 to $55, depending on the name you choose, goes to the domain company. So you're choosing your own domain, you get the done for you website from the company, and you're buying a done for you program. The course content, the material in the syllabus is already done for you. You're not struggling to create a product that you can resell. You already find a done for you program that you can resell. So I market 4 done for you programs. So this is the $100, the $300, the $600, and the $900 program. These are the 4 programs that I market. And like I said, each of the programs goes with the website fee and the domain fee. If you purchase the Launchpad, up to and including the website and the domain, it comes to around $184. This comes to around $384 based on the domain fee. This comes to around $684. This comes to around $984. It's the difference is because of the domain name. Depending on the name you choose for your domain. Yes. I went directly and I went for the Legacy Builder. Why? If you purchase the Legacy Builder, you can now sell the Legacy Builder, the Digital Mastery, the Blueprint, and the Launchpad. If you go for the Digital Mastery, you can sell the last 3. If you go for the Blueprint, you can sell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. If you purchase the Launchpad, that's the one you can resell. That's the one you can resell. Any questions for me? It's a global business, international. You can work with customers from all over the world. And it's 100% profit. It's 100% profit. Any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen? Something you've not understood? Clarification? Any question for me? Any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? So thank you for being on the live. Thank you for spending time with me. I look forward to see you on the next live. Do have a beautiful weekend. I hope I have served you. I hope I've encouraged you. I show up because I want to inspire, to encourage. That perhaps there's somebody in the live who's saying, I want to transform my financial future. I was in that space. I had closed the 20-year-old business. I was looking for a source of income. I wanted flexibility, convenience. I wanted to work from home. And my digital marketing business has given me that what I wanted. The digital marketing business has given me flexibility. I work from home. Oh, you're welcome, user 499. You're welcome. And thank you for being on the live. You're most welcome. You're very welcome. So feel free to reach out. I'm available. I am accessible. All the information is on my profile. Let me know how I can serve you. Let me know how I can get you to get more detailed information. You know, when you're discussing with somebody, remember they are fake accounts. So I'll never send you a chat. I'll never send you, I'll never DM you first. I'll never inbox you first. So please be safe. The only way you know it is me is from the details on my profile. That's how you know it is me. So I'm really grateful for our interactions. Thank you for being on the live. I look forward to seeing you on the next live. Good day. God bless and have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye and thank you. All right, YouTube, bye-bye, and do have a beautiful rest of the day.